Hello everyone. So today I'm doing this impromptu video. Well, as you all know that the entire world today is trying to deal with the COVID-19 pandemic crisis. And all of us are trying to come up with ways, strategies, positive ways to deal with the worries, the anxieties that are caused due to this crisis. So, in this video, I will be sharing some of my experiences and the strategies that I have used. Well, when the lockdown, the 21-day lockdown, was announced in our country, instead of taking it as a problem, I turned it into a 21-day gratitude challenge. So, here is what I did. Well, basically, what happens is that in our everyday life, we take a lot of things for granted and we just know that they are there, but we don't appreciate them enough. So, what I did was that in this 21-day challenge, every day I made myself think of one such thing for which I am grateful, for which I have more appreciation now during the lockdown period, and maybe I did not appreciate them well enough. So I wanted to do this challenge just to see how it would give me a different kind of an experience. So I'm going to be sharing the list that I shared with my friends every single day, each with a photograph. And here's the list. So the first thing that I wrote on day one was vacationing with family. See how much we take this for granted, just going out with family for a vacation. And when this period came in, so I understood that it was, even if you want to, it'll be very, very hard for you to plan a vacation at this time. So, all the vacations that we've had, I had a lot of appreciation and gratitude for them. The second thing that I started appreciating more was going out in open spaces, just going out to a park, having bhel puri, having ice cream. So those things you would really have to think twice. And that gave me the insight that I should have appreciated them more. In fact, I started appreciating these opportunities more. The third thing is something that I really promote, I really stand for, is positive psychology. It is a very, very important part of who I am. It talks about happiness, it talks about well being, it talks about the strengths in people, and it talks about flourishing. And how the element of positive psychology in my life has really helped me cope with this situation in a better way. So, of course, a lot of gratitude for positive psychology. The next thing on my list is, of course, my dear, dear students who keep sending lovely messages to me every day of gratitude, of how much they miss face to face classes with me. And that really, really gives you a lot of, love and affection, and you start to appreciate that a lot. Next is the Positive Psychology Center in my college, under which I have organized a lot of activities. So I really miss and I really want to go back and do a lot of activities under the center, even more activities with the students, with the teachers. Well, the sixth, on day sixth, I really felt a lot of gratitude for the opportunities that I have had for public speaking. I love to go out in the public and talk about, mainly about emotional intelligence, about positive psychology, and how you just take all that for granted. And once you're not able to go anywhere, you feel, wow, that was something I should have cherished more. So, a lot of appreciation and gratitude for that. Well, next was just going out to a cafe with your friends, with your family, just having coffee. How much we take that for granted. So, a lot of appreciation and gratitude for just going out to have coffee. Well, next was participating in conferences. Well, as academicians, I think this is one really very important element of our life where you participate in conferences, you present papers, you are invited to give a talk, and how we just take it for granted and we just take it as a task. But during this period, I realized how much I am missing just participating in a conference, just listening to good speakers or presenting a paper. So, participating in conferences was next. Next was again eating out, going out to a restaurant with family and just having a good, quiet meal with family. So, a lot of appreciation and gratitude for that. Next were the opportunities for foreign travel that I have had by the grace of God, and how much I would love to go and travel some other country, maybe for a conference or just having a vacation with family. Next was a lot of gratitude for my favorite shows which were aired when I was a child. And almost all of them are getting repeated on certain channels. So, very, very happy to see them. I'm very happy that my daughter gets to see them. We sit together as a family and watch those serials. So, that I think is a lovely, lovely opportunity, and a lot of gratitude for that. Well, then, next is just something which we all are missing is a normal, regular routine. Every day we just feel, oh, I have to go to work, I have to do this, you have a list of to do things. But now, when it's not there, then you really cherish that. You really want to go back to work, and you really look forward to going back to work and just having a normal, regular routine, just taking your classes, just doing your work, just meeting your students and talking to them. So, I really miss that a lot, a lot. Next is something very interesting. Well, it's my cooking. Well, I am a very, very average cook. I've never enjoyed cooking in my life. I just do a very good enough job with cooking. And I always wish, oh, I wish I could make samosa. Oh, I wish I could make kachori at home or jalebi at home. So, well, this lockdown period, what I did was a lot of experimentation with regard to my cooking, and most of it turned out to be really, really good, and it was really appreciated by my family members. So really, that opportunity to get to experiment with different kinds of ingredients, with limited ingredients, in fact, whatever is available at home, and trying to come up with something interesting for the family. So that is something I really, really enjoyed. Well, next, of course, is something really important of it's a very important part of who I am, is the teaching profession, the profession that I am in, how fulfilling it is, how meaningful it is, and even though we are not able to meet our students, so to say, we are connected with them, we are taking classes, and how much you feel fulfilled as a teacher to be able to contribute to the student's life, to be able to contribute to the society in a very small, your own small way. That's really important, and I have a lot of appreciation for the teaching profession. Well, the next thing on my list was, now, as the list is going, as I progress every day, I really had to think what I should write now, what I should post now, and that I think is a very important part of the challenge, and I will talk about it later. So on day 15th, I sat down to think what I should write, and what came up was my strengths, my personal strengths, like hope, like love of learning, like spirituality, gratitude, and humor. How they are really helping me in cope in a very positive way with the crisis situation. So, really, really very, very thankful to God for all these strengths. Then a very different thing on my list, day 16, is indoor games. Well, Ludo, Carom, Snake and Ladder, Atlas, Antakshari, all sorts of Antakshari, and just creating your own indoor games. And God bless the inventor of indoor games. So they kept us entertained. They are keeping us entertained even now. So very, very important. Next is, of course, books. Well, as a teacher, of course, books are important, yes, but this time I realized I read a lot. I'm spending a lot of time reading. Of course, preparing for my lectures, yes, but also reading apart from that books on spirituality, books on meaning in life, so which are really adding a lot to this wonderful, meaningful, positive experience. So, reading books, of course. Day 18, I experienced, first of all, and then expressed a lot of gratitude for all forms of technology. Because if it wasn't for technology, I wouldn't be speaking to you. uh, we wouldn't be able to take classes. We wouldn't be able to connect with our family members. You just have to look around and see how much positively we can use technology to positively connect with each other. So, a lot of appreciation for all forms of technology and how they are helping us connect with each other. Well, day 19, a lot of appreciation for all my friends, all my well wishers who keep sending stay safe, take care messages, and they really make you feel special. So, a lot of gratitude and appreciation for that. Um, then, day 20th was, of course, a lot of appreciation and gratitude for having a family, a wonderful family. My husband, my daughter, my parents, my siblings, all of them in their different ways have, or all of us are helping each other cope positively with the situation and trying to spend good quality family time and learning a lot from this experience. And last but not the least, immense and invaluable appreciation and gratitude to God for everything He has blessed me with. So, friends, this was the 21-day gratitude challenge. And let me tell you that this wasn't an easy challenge because when I started the challenge, as I told you, it was quite easy. Things were very easily coming to my mind. Oh, I'm grateful for this. Oh, I appreciate this a lot. But later, as you know, day 14, day 15, you really had to think harder. And some days I would feel, what am I going to write about today? I really don't have anything. Nothing was coming to my mind. And I think that is the best part of this activity is that you really make yourself think harder because there are so many things. I am telling you, and that if I take this as a 100-day gratitude challenge, or if any one of you takes this as a 100-day, as a 1,000-day gratitude challenge, every day we will be able to come up with something that we are grateful for. So we just need to look around, we just need to acknowledge all these wonderful things that we have that we take for granted, but they are so very important part of our life. So at the end, what I want to say is that this was a fantastic challenge that I took. And I was really busy these days, taking classes, doing all kinds of work, doing housework, which can be really overwhelming for a lot of people, and a lot of people are feeling stressed out. I'm not saying that I'm not feeling stressed, of course, but how do you deal with that? How do you cope with anxiety? How do you deal with stress? I think this is a wonderful kind of a challenge that you can give yourself. You can create your own, you can customize your own gratitude challenge. You can make it a 1 week challenge, a 1 month challenge, 1 year challenge. Just do this challenge and you will see a beautiful change in your life. So that was my experience. Hope you liked it. Thank you.